live here too.
Yeah.
The people don't want to look at Mike.
People don't want to look at me, man. The prettiest guy here.
No,
Tall, dark, and handsome.
debatable.
Sidevine talk in the building, man.
What up, guys?
Where we at today, man?
Dude, so today we decided to go live with 90 Plus OT over at the Pavilion in Greenville, South Carolina.
Live.
So we had them on a few weeks ago, and we were talking about how they were doing a futsal 4v4 league this winter.
Oh yeah.
And today is Champion Day, right?
Championship Sunday.
Championship Sunday. Yeah,
I like
yeah.
it.
So we decided to come over here, kind of check out the action. Hopefully you guys who are logging into YouTube, you can actually watch the games live. We have two different screens, one on field 3 and one on just like an overview, it looks like, of the entire thing going on. Right now, I think we've got some preliminary games going on.
No, this is the championship game.
These are championship games. Okay, so the championship games start at 1. So you guys can kind of tune in and watch that, and then you can also watch us if you want. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually have a regular episode. We've got a couple topics that we want to talk about today. But on top of that, we're also going to bring in the MVPs of each game. Yeah. And, and do a quick interview.
Yeah, right now we're doing the interviews for the semifinal game. So these kids that are coming on now are going to their championship game in an hour.
Okay. So they just played the semis.
They just played their semis.
And they won the semis. All right, here we are.
Got it. All right, cool.
How you guys been doing, man? I haven't seen you guys forever.
Yeah, I know.
I did want to send Sergio the link, so I don't have my phone. It's over there.
Oh, you want to go ahead and get up? Me and Kobe can interview the first guy?
Yeah.
Or at least get him set up, right?
Let him. Yeah, get him set up, and then we'll go.
We'll bring the camera over here too.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, that's my trophy. I won it, you know.
Yeah. I'm bringing him in.
Yeah. You go ahead and get him set up.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Come on over there.
Yeah. Put these on. Hey, before you put them on, just make sure you're talking to this. That's all you gotta do. Yo. You hear us? You hear us?
Can you hear? You got to put that mic real close.
Mic up to you first.
Okay.
Hey, I'm muted.
Oh, okay, yeah. Hold on. No, he did already. He did.
Okay. What's going on, man?
Not much.
How are you?
Pretty good.
What's your name, man?
Harrison Belts.
Harrison.
Man. So, Harrison, tell us what just happened out there, man.
So we had a futsal game, but they were getting pretty physical, and I ended up scoring like 3 goals in like the last 2 minutes.
So my man Harrison got a hat trick here, man.
There we
so
go.
That's what's up,
to
Harrison.
win.
Yeah.
To win the game.
How do you think you played?
I think I played good. The whole team played good, but I mean they were pretty physical. They were just mad that they were losing, and so they started fouling a lot.
Oh,
okay.
Man.
Yeah.
So do you know any of those kids on the other team?
No.
Okay. So after the game you just played, what game are you playing next?
We have a game at 2:00. I'm not sure what team we're playing.
But it's the championship game, right?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's the championship
game. It is.
You
just played in the semis.
Yeah, you just played in the semifinals just now.
Okay.
So you don't care. You're just out here balling, Harrison, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, man. Well, tell us one thing you like about the 4v4 futsal league here in 90 Plus OT.
Because I get to play with other people who like aren't really on my team, and I like the small-sided games.
Oh yeah, those are fun.
What do you like about the small-sided games?
Because it's like I like passing around more than dribbling, so it's easier to pass around people.
All right, man.
Not enough room to dribble, is there?
Not really.
No.
What's one piece of advice you could give a young kid that wants to come play futsal?
Really just have fun, because futsal is like it's not like 11v11 where it's a big field, so just have fun.
All right, man. Well, awesome. Harrison, we appreciate you coming on, man, and thank you, and good luck in your championship game.
Yeah,
right,
come back and see us.
Come back, man. Get MVP again, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right, man. Have a good one.
You too.
Harrison.
Thank you, Harrison.
Go. All right, who's next, man? Who's next? You know, that was our first one.
Yeah. Shout out to Sergio right there, walking past.
Hey, man, come and get in the camera right quick. Come and get in the shot. Oh, he's running around.
He's running.
Look at him.
Look, he's a busy man.
Go, man. It was good to see you, man.
Yeah, you too.
Like
why are you copying me? You wearing the same sweatshirt as me? What? Look at that sweatshirt. That's nice.
I like that merch, man. Where'd you get that?
It's coming soon.
Link coming soon.
Link coming soon.
I like it.
Yeah, I gotta keep that door propped up.
Kind of hot.
Yeah.
Our sweatshirts are warm. That's what Kobe's trying to tell you guys.
Worth the money.
Winter.
Take a look at the other screen at Mike Duckett. They're doing a walkout right now.
Yeah, walkout Champions League. Oh, this is dope. I like it.
And you can see the championship trophy over there too.
Oh, this is dope. Look at that trophy.
They want that trophy.
Oh yeah. All right, so, oh man, the big man's coming.
Here he is. We were admiring everything that's going on out there.
Yeah, man. Hey, put these on right quick, man.
Paying respect to the champions walkout right there.
Hey man, turn that laptop towards us, Kobe.
We gotta get Sergio in here.
You know?
No.
Surge.
Yes, sir.
Man, Championship Sunday, huh?
Yeah, Championship Sunday. Love it.
Yeah.
Love. Thanks a lot for making it coming through for us. I'm glad we were able to make it happen.
Yeah, man. This is dope, man.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
I'm just glad, you let us come on. Tell us how this season's been going for the 4v4 futsal.
Season has been amazing, man. I mean, I think it's been great. I think all the kids have had a lot of fun. And, the parents have been happy. Everything's been running pretty smooth, honestly. It's probably one of the best seasons we had so far since we started.
Oh, man. Glad to be a part of it,
You've said it before. How many times have you done this? Or how many years have you done this?
This is our third one. Yeah,
okay.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Every year's better than the rest, right?
Yeah, I know, right? Always improving, making it better.
That's right.
You guys were not here last time. It's better now because you guys are here.
Oh, that's
Yes,
right.
sir.
That's right.
Here
Yes,
first
sir.
from Sergio, man.
Dude, look at that hat.
That's
Sergio's hat.
Yo,
Yeah.
the new
That's
merch
dope.
for Sergio. Y'all better go hit the link before he takes it down.
I know, right?
How
Yeah,
long
it's
you gonna
on
leave that up for?
It's on Instagram. I saw.
Probably to tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah,
Take it
yeah.
down? How the pre-orders going so far?
Yeah, they've been going great. A lot of people already ordered a bunch of merch and stuff. Merch is honestly something that we don't do as much.
Right.
We need to pick it up. But,
Yeah, why do you not do it as much, man?
just so many things going on.
Yeah.
So many
One more thing to juggle. It's
Yeah,
hard
I know,
to
right? Especially, I think like with merch, I'm a very what's the word called? Like I'm just very focused on the details, and I want everything to come out perfect. So everything from like the how it feels to the sweater to the design, talking to different like people that do designs and stuff. So the marketing for it. So yeah, it's just
Yeah. That's what's up, man. I like the Champions League walkout, man. What gave you that idea, man?
I think just making it special for the kids, like at the end of the day, these are the things that they're going to remember for a long time. So that being said, it's not just about kicking a soccer ball and just getting a medal. It's always about, the little things that make things better, different,
for sure,
special for them.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
This is awesome.
Well, I mean, I know you're busy, Sergio. We appreciate you coming to talk to us, man.
Appreciate it for you guys for having me here, man. That's
amazing. Man. This is awesome, man. Hey, thank you.
I'll be back, or I'll have one. Somebody back.
Come on back. Come on back.
All right.
Send people over
for sure.
Yes, sir.
Let's fix this. There you go. There he is, back in action.
All right, I think we're good. I tried to do a little Instagram thing, so Sergio has the link, and that way y'all can turn in and on YouTube and tune in and watch these kids play some soccer.
All right, man, it's nice, man.
Yeah.
All right, so boys, it's been a minute.
Nice
right?
day.
We went through Christmas, we went through New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
How was Christmas for you guys?
It was great, man.
It was good.
I enjoyed the vacation, but I missed you guys, man.
Dude, I missed you guys too.
I checked out completely. I was telling everybody we went off, both my wife and I went off work from December 20th all the way to January 2nd.
Yeah, I was the 23rd to the 2nd.
Yeah. So, I mean, I checked out. We just chilled at home.
No, you did check out because it's hard to get in touch with you.
I left my phone just everywhere.
Yeah. That's what the holidays were for, man.
Right. It was a good time.
How many of those days you spend in Greenwood?
Probably about a week total, maybe.
Okay.
Back and forth. Yeah.
Oh man,
I know you guys are all about, they're all about those sleepovers. I know that.
Yeah.
How was yours, Dave?
It was good, man. We had some family in the weekend before Christmas. So Christmas was on a Wednesday, and so let's see, that Friday through Monday before Christmas, we had my family in from Indiana and Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
So that was like 14, 15 people. It was fun, but it was wild. It was crazy. We ate a lot. We drank a lot.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And then Wednesday, Christmas actual day was pretty low key. It was just our family, which was great. And then Friday after Christmas, we went to Georgia for her family's Christmas. And then from there, we went to Folly Beach, and we were there for 4 days for New Year's Eve.
Nice, man.
So-
How
I'm
was the
talking about
beach?
me traveling.
Dude.
Yeah, you
all
were
over the place.
busy.
It's very rare. It doesn't happen very often. Does not happen very often. But it was fun. It was somewhat relaxing, but also very busy. So I was very happy to start 2025 and get this year rolling and get back into a routine.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'm glad we're on our first episode too,
I
man.
know, first episode 2025.
Like
Yeah.
Alex was asking me the other day, like, when are you guys gonna pod again? I'm like, it's coming, babe.
Yeah,
You
that's
ready
right,
for
it's
us to get
coming.
rolling?
People are waiting.
Yeah.
Enjoy the break, man.
Yeah.
You know?
This year should be fun. We have obviously a lot more soccer guests coming on.
Oh yeah.
We're also expanding out again into some other sports. We're going to have our first baseball guest on pretty soon here,
Nice.
which is going to be
Okay.
exciting. And tune into our latest episode before this with Trey Comfer. That was lacrosse, and that
Lacrosse,
was
man.
a great episode. So if you guys want to know anything about lacrosse or don't know the rules, anything from don't know the rules or how to get involved, tune into that one. That one was fantastic.
It's one of my favorite, man. Shout out to Trey for coming on.
Yeah. And David picked up a
College coach.
No, I was saying he picked up some lacrosse stuff.
Oh,
over
Santa
the break,
did.
right?
Santa brought the boys some lacrosse sticks for Christmas. So both my boys got lacrosse sticks and a couple lacrosse balls, and
Nice.
we've been messing around in the backyard, and it's fun, dude. It's once you get the hang of it. I mean, if you've ever played any type of throwing sport,
Yeah.
it's not that difficult.
Right.
Yeah, it's all about hand placement on the stick.
Mm-hmm.
And once you get that down, it's really not that bad. Me and Laura actually took the sticks, and we've been playing catch outside just like it was baseball gloves.
Nice.
Nice.
Or like
Yeah,
one
that's what I
time
was talking
we were out
it
there
up
for
and you
like
started
literally
playing?
we were out there for like literally 45 minutes the other day just tossing it back and
Yeah,
forth.
that's
It's
crazy.
addicting, dude.
That's fun.
It is
yeah, that's
addicting.
For
So
sure.
but anyways, we had some topics that we wanted to talk about today. It's just the three of us, and like I said, we'll intermittently be having a athlete on or a guest to kind of talk about what's going on in the Futsal League Championship. But some of the topics we wanted to talk about today was off season. So we're currently in the off season for soccer. Every sport has somewhat of an off season, whether it be 1 week or 2
Ours, what,
months,
2
right?
months, yeah. Yeah, man.
So we just wanted to talk about, between the three of us, the pros and the cons of having an off season. Should kids have an off season, and what kind of things should they be doing in the off season? So
Yeah.
Big topic.
I think what we should do is maybe just go right down the row and just talk about what our kids have been doing in our quote unquote off season, and then kind of compare and contrast and kind of go from there. So Mike, why don't you go first?
Oh man, during this offseason, Porter's just been chilling out, playing a lot of Fortnite, a lot of PlayStation, and then he's been doing the 4v4 futsal league here. But just really wanted to give him a break, man. Like I wasn't even gonna let him do this, and Sergio said they needed kids on the team, so I was like, yeah, of course he's gonna play. Well, he didn't ask me; he asked Porter, so he's gonna say yes.
Yeah.
So he's just been hanging out, doing that and playing outside and just taking a break, man. And I think it was actually, a good little break from soccer for him, man. So I think he enjoyed it, and us as parents needed as well. A little break, man. So
yeah, that's kind of what we did too. Wyatt has only been doing just the training with 90 plus OT with Sergio once a week, and that's the only soccer he's been doing. Some outside, playing outside with the family and everything, and a lot of just inside, just chilling, and hadn't been doing too much since like outside or soccer related besides that training.
we got our next guest, man. He interrupted us, man. Come on over, man.
Yeah, we'll get him in.
He's eager.
We'll get him in, and then we'll continue.
Go back.
Yeah.
Come on over, sir. Hey, just talking to the beads. Oh, we got our first goal over here. It was a banger.
What's up, man?
How you doing today, sir? Talking to the beads.
How are you?
You got something real
Right
close.
there you go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, how you doing, man? What's your name?
I'm Ben.
Ben.
Yeah.
Right there. Yeah, right there.
Just talk. Yeah. There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
So how was your last game, man?
It was good.
Semifinals, right?
Semifinals. We won 8-7 against a 2011 team.
It was a mix of ECNL and ECRL.
That's awesome. Ben,
awesome.
what age group are you in?
I'm 2012.
Okay.
13.
All right. And what team do you regularly play for?
CISA.
CISA.
Mhm.
And what level
NL.
of CISA are you on?
ECNL.
Okay, cool. And how long have you been at CISA? Since you were a very little kid, or?
No, sir. So I used to not really like soccer that much. I played at a local club closer to our house, Furman.
Uh-huh.
And then I started my older brother. He went to CISA, and that was he started going places like Barcelona and stuff.
Oh wow.
And I tried out, and I've been there for 2 years now.
That's
Nice.
exciting, dude. So you're following your brother's footsteps.
Yes, sir.
That's awesome. All right. So how long have you been do you train with Sergio and Juan over at 90 Plus OT?
I train with Juan sometimes every day in a week.
Okay. And
Oh,
how
wow.
how long have you been doing that?
I've been doing that for a while, 6 years maybe.
Really?
That's
Five
awesome.
years.
And are you going one day a week, or do you
Wait.
go multiple days a week?
Oh, multiple.
That's cool, dude. That's great. So your little 4v4 team is made up of who? Who's all on your team?
A bunch of mostly all my teammates,
That's
and then
cool.
a few other kids that I don't really know that well.
That's the
Right
beauty
now.
of 4v4, though, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So you get to meet new people and have fun.
That's
right,
great.
That's right.
What's your favorite part about playing futsal versus your regular 11v11?
Well, futsal is you don't have to. It's less energy, it's smaller. You get to do more skill moves. It's just more fun.
Okay,
You get to
nice.
do stuff you're not really supposed to do in games.
Mhm.
Just it's really fun.
All right, so tell us how you got MVP of your match.
Just scoring off the top, just I guess a bunch of goals.
He's a
That's really
baller.
it.
Nice.
Let's
Nice,
go. All right, cool.
What was your favorite goal?
One where I dribbled, I 1v1 a kid from close to half field and just hit it bottom left.
Nice.
Nice.
All right, so that was the semifinal, right?
Yes, sir.
So tell us what you're gonna do in the championship game.
Hopefully, just score, dribble, not lose the ball too much, and just have fun.
Nice, man. That's awesome, man. Well, Ben, we appreciate you coming on, man, and good luck in your championship game, sir.
Thank you.
All right.
All right, see you, Ben.
See you, Ben.
Thank you.
Just turn your camera back to you. I'm just gonna stay right here, right? Am I still in the shot? No. That one, the big one.
Yeah, you're
Okay,
in the
cool.
big
I'm just
shot.
gonna stay here, man.
It left
Hang on,
us.
I gotta add to the stage. There we go.
Oh,
It's been
man.
going for a while.
Oh
Yeah.
wow. Okay.
Oh,
We got another
goal.
one. We got another banger on the way.
If you were watching
Yeah.
live, you would have seen it right there, goal
Yeah.
close to us.
All right, man. David, you gotta tell us about what Riggs and you and Saxon
What
are
we've been
doing.
doing.
Off-season.
So other than just hanging out with family and friends, we've been, for soccer wise, we've been doing obviously 90 plus OT training on Mondays. What else have we been doing? We've been playing outside a lot. One
Yeah.
thing that we've really been focusing, or the boys have really wanted to focus on in this off season, was really becoming really good at juggling. So that's one thing that they've been outside doing quite a bit lately, which has been fun to watch. They're both making quite a bit of. It's crazy how quick they make an improvement when they really focus on it every single day.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's a skill that's hard to learn. Once you learn it, it goes into the game really, really well with your
Yeah.
touches and everything. Too.
Right. Yeah. I just think it's a part of soccer culture, right?
Yeah.
Like if you are a soccer player, you should be juggling, right?
Yeah,
it's
for sure.
it's part of soccer culture. If you go to the beach and you see some random people and they want to juggle with you, you should be competent and be able to do it.
Yep.
It gives you a sticky foot when you're on the field.
Yeah.
And it shows a coach that you're dedicated to the game of soccer too, I think.
That's
So-
your craft, man.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right. So we've been doing a lot of that. Like I said, we've been playing a lot of lacrosse. We've been playing a lot of basketball outside. Our basketball season it hasn't really felt like a basketball
No.
season. It's just been kind of cut short, I feel like, by break, and then there was that winter storm that we had this past weekend.
Oh,
and
my
It's
gosh.
kind of like the ones you have in Michigan, right?
I'm trying. Exactly. I feel like the boys have only had 2 or 3 basketball games. So
Really?
Yeah.
How,
yeah.
I mean,
it's just
how's the season going? Is it over?
No, I think they still have 3 more games or something like
Okay.
that, maybe 4. But yeah, I mean we've been playing a lot of basketball outside, which has been great. But yeah, other than that, we've dropped in a few times on a Friday to do some training. But
Friday at 90 OT?
yeah,
How was that, man?
it's
How was
good.
that?
It's good.
It's a lot of the older kids,
there's the
right?
older kids.
Nice.
But it's fun. It's good to see, get an extra challenge, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And just kind of see where they're at with harder competition. And, I think our kids are right where they need to be.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't
Good.
I don't think they miss a step at all.
Yeah.
I think they're right there. So
That's awesome. We're like a week out, aren't we?
Yeah. So
From starting back up.
My brain's still
The
not there
18th
yet.
was our first practice.
Is it?
Yeah.
18th?
Yeah.
Is it?
So-
Yeah. So back to full-time soccer.
Yeah, you didn't know. Look
No,
at that
I don't
face.
even know
He's
what
like, I didn't know
I
that.
don't even know what day it is right now.
It's Sunday.
But then, you know,
Date.
other than that, yeah, I've been playing a lot of vids online with the Tharps and
Oh,
the
yeah.
Duckets.
Oh, yeah.
Our boys have
So-
been going crazy the last couple
They
of days.
love Fortnite.
man. Yeah, it's
Dude.
nuts, man.
I know.
I love Fortnite, but they love Fortnite.
Yeah.
They're good at Fortnite. It's like
Yeah.
I suck at Fortnite.
Yeah, I
like
do too.
I tried playing the other day. I think what was it? Porter was on with them, and I was playing split screen. I was so confused. I didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
I've just never been good at shooting games.
I don't understand the building, the shooting.
Riggins is nasty.
Yeah.
Riggins is nasty. Porter is he loves to get in a car and drive.
Yeah.
He
loves
just
to
drives
drive.
everywhere, and then he'll pull over. If he sees somebody, he'll pull over and start shooting people.
Uh-oh, we got a banger over here. This field close to us is
Okay, back and
intense,
forth,
man.
But yeah, Fortnite. Riggs plays a lot with his older cousins.
Okay.
So
okay.
they taught him everything. So
Yeah, that's awesome.
he's I don't know if he's advanced or not, but I do feel like he's good.
He's good.
Yeah, he
advanced.
is good. He's a
good.
aficionado.
And
man, for real.
Saxon's been playing a little bit more lately, so he
All right.
gets into it. But I think Fortnite is cool because there's so much going on
Mhm.
on the screen. I feel like the hand-eye coordination for that game, you really have to be
Oh, yeah.
on point, or you're not going to make it very
And you
far.
gotta watch for the
Yeah.
storm.
There's so many like different buttons to press for different things.
Yeah.
But there's a big carryover, I feel like, from that to sports games, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Especially we've been playing a lot of NCAA football, and Riggs just like is so nasty with seeing every receiver on the field.
I can't do that.
It's
Yeah.
like before I snap the ball, I've got maybe two guys that I'm going to look at. You
Yeah.
know?
And that's what I'm
And
throwing
those are
to.
the guys I'm going to probably throw it to. He literally sees every single receiver
He's got
and
pocket
blocker,
presence.
dude. And I swear it's from playing Fortnite because
Yeah.
there's so much going on that
Oh,
screen.
yeah.
So you're so used to seeing the whole screen.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But I mean, obviously, I think there's also a big brain development and hand-eye coordination that also translates onto the field.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not against video games.
No, I'm not either, man.
I
know-
definitely think that they help in a lot of ways. I think they help with brain development, like I said, for schoolwork, and also just planning ahead and using that brain on the field or on the court in sports.
especially when they play FIFA, man. Like
Yeah.
that helps a lot when
Yeah.
they play FIFA.
Yeah.
I've said that before. I coach Wyatt on
Mhm.
FIFA sometimes when we play together, and I'm like teaching him a bunch of different things for soccer.
Makes them learn because you can't just dribble everybody like
Right.
they want to in real life.
Yep.
Like, oh, you can pass fast and get the ball back.
Get
You
the ball
know,
back, got to move.
So-
yeah.
yeah, that
Yeah.
makes a big difference.
The cool thing, you know, as far as the off season goes, I feel like my kids, they obviously miss soccer. I think like if you would have asked them, they would have said they wanted to play a
Yeah.
5v5 or 4v4 league. But I also think having that time to spend more time with them one-on-one rather than bringing them to practice and
Oh,
just
yeah.
watching them,
Mhm.
I think just helps their confidence level skyrocket
Yep.
in life. So when we do go outside, I just see my kids' confidence in what they do is just really elevated. And I think it has a lot to do with just spending more time with their parents.
Yeah, you got to think about it. During the season, like is practice, and then you go. It's work, practice, lunch, dinner, sleep.
Yeah.
You know, like it's. I mean, it's just
Zero
not enough time in
Yeah.
a day, man. Like,
The only time I have to talk to the kids is like when we're driving somewhere.
yeah.
Right.
That's when we talk.
I feel like Porter plays a lot better when he gets to touch the ball more. But during the season, you're only touching it at practice. But like now that we're in off season, like he's touching the ball in the morning, the afternoon, and we're going out. He's like, Dad, let's go outside. I'm like, I'm never gonna tell him no. So
Yeah.
just go outside and just play, man. And That's
Right.
what the kids need.
Yeah, that's why I'm really excited for this spring to see their development. I just remember the difference between fall and spring last year,
Oh yeah.
and I'm really excited because this past fall I feel like they all did pretty well. And I felt like by the end of the year, all our kids, at least us three, were clicking on all cylinders,
Yeah.
and confidence was like at an all-time high.
Yeah.
So
I also feel like this is the most games they've ever played. And they were gassed a little bit at the end of the season,
Yeah.
man.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Like, oh my gosh. It is nuts in here at the 4v4 futsal league, man.
yeah, lots of goals being scored.
Oh yeah, King MVPs are coming on, man.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so I'm excited to see what happens between this past fall where I felt like they did pretty well and ended the season decently, and then
I can't wait to see
going
how
into the spring.
everybody's grown. Because
Yeah.
that picture you sent of Riggs in the chat, I'm like, bro, he was so small, and
Yeah.
I
now
know.
he's so big,
Baby
man.
Riggs.
Like they're huge now, man.
It's insane.
crazy.
Yeah, you see all these memories from like a year ago from Christmas, and you're like, man, that was 1 year ago, and you see how much your kid has grown in 1 year.
And they look tiny, man.
It's
like,
wild.
For sure. It is. It's
But-
nuts, man.
But yeah, so yeah, I guess as far as taking a break from a sport, I do think it's important, especially as when they're younger, probably under the age of 12, 13, 14.
Mhm.
As they get older and they become more specialized in a sport, I think that going year round is obviously more important.
Yeah.
But these formidable years, I'm really enjoying spending more time with the kids during the off season.
You got to think about it, man. In 3 years, they're not going to want to hang out with us, man.
Well, dude, I'll be honest, man. It's crazy. I've had a lot of soul searching the last couple of weeks, right?
Yeah.
It's like we're in 2025, which blows my mind. This is my 20-year reunion
Whoa.
for high school, right? 2025, because I
Man.
graduated in 2005, and I'm like, man, that 20 years went so fast. And these last 10 years have gone so fast, and in another 10 years, we're gonna have a 17-year-old and a 15-year-old. That's just crazy to think
nuts,
about
bro.
how fast it goes. And I'm like, I'll be 48 in 10 years. It's like,
Don't
it's
say
just
that.
like
Don't
a
say
lot
that
of.
out loud.
So it really helps me want to take advantage of every moment that I have,
With your kids,
and
man.
not stress about the future with like, okay, what team are they going to be on in the future? Like, how good are they going to be in the future? It's like, stay present.
Yep.
It's really fun what they're doing right now. They're enjoying what they're doing. I love what Ben said. I mean, Ben, the guest we just had on, how old did he say he was?
24?
U13.
2012.
Oh, Ben. I thought you were talking about
So
Ben.
he's 5 years.
The lacrosse coach. My
Right,
bad.
he was 2012.
Yeah, he said he's 13.
Yeah, so he's 5 years older than our kids.
Yeah.
Right, and he's 13, and he's still saying that the number one thing he said was fun. Like, it's fun, and that's what you want for your kids between now and then. I think it needs to be fun.
Yeah.
It needs to be a solid experience, whether they go far with sport or not. They can look back and say, man, it was fun.
I just think sports have a foundation for people, man, like for life. Like you get camaraderie, you learn values, you learn discipline, you just learn all kind of things. And I just feel like, if you're not playing sports, you need to be doing something, playing an instrument. You need like Boy Scouts.
Find your thing.
Yeah, find your niche, man.
Yeah,
Like,
and it's okay to do different things and find different things that you like, and it's all right to do that.
oh yeah,
And
for sure.
like you said, whenever you're younger, it's okay to take those breaks and have an off season. And I think that's what keeps it fun, is because they go back and they're like, oh, this was awesome. But then they take that break. And then they come back and it's fun. But whenever you're older, year round or more dedicated, things might occur, but it'll lead to less burnout, I think, if you have these breaks now whenever they're younger.
Yeah, man. Speaking of burnout, man, do you think kids are playing too many sports? Like, could it be possible, like, hey, man, you're playing too much? Like, you're doing.
That's a good question. We've never asked that, right?
I think it's up to the kid. I really do, because I mean, Wyatt has played soccer, baseball, basketball. He's talked about flag football, and I'm like, that's a lot. Like, it's a lot for me to handle, a lot for me to process. But I mean, if he wants to try these different things, now's the time to do it. There's definitely certain things he hasn't expressed interest in. He's never said, I want to play tennis. He's never said, I want to wrestle. He's never said, I want to play lacrosse. Like, he's never said those things, but if he said it, then it's okay. But he's also never experienced those things or watched those things, because we don't watch them.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think it's up to them. I don't think there's too many at this age. Once you're older, I think it could take away, but not right now.
Not right now. They need to try as many things as possible.
Yeah, I think
that's kind of how I was
like you
feeling.
said, find your niche and let them find it.
Yeah. Like you said, Wyatt played basketball, but now he's like, I miss soccer.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's awesome. Like, that's something that your kid loves, and he tried something else, and he's like, I want to go back home.
Yeah.
So, that's awesome.
Yeah, I agree with you, Colby. I think it just depends on the kid. Like, I think I could see Riggs is always like, he really wants to play football. He's talked about playing lacrosse, and but when it comes down to it, if it what's the word I'm looking for? If it
came down to it, he had to choose.
If there was a controversy between having to go to soccer or football,
like ultimatum or something.
Yeah. He's gonna choose soccer.
Yeah,
nice.
Whereas I think Saxon, he legitimately wants to play some other sports and get into some other sports. So we're gonna give him that opportunity to do that. But he's been loving soccer too,
Yeah,
and training with McLean and
Mhm.
Cal at 90 plus OT.
nice. The littles.
So,
Hey, this kind of
The littles.
segue into our next question. NIL. NIL is coming younger and younger for our kids, man.
That's
So it's
crazy.
like, what do we do as parents to, like, if our kid wants to specialize in something but still wants to play, but then miss out on those opportunities of NIL because they're coming for your kid when they're 10. So like,
Yep. And
I just-
how much say should the parent have
Yeah.
in that? Because it really is like the kid's money, I guess,
Yeah.
right? It's like
Oh,
all
yeah.
these different things. So it's
should that money go into trust?
yeah,
Like there's
lots
so
of different
many
things.
Oh,
ways
well.
we could go with this, you know?
I can give you my opinion.
Let me hear. Let me
Let's
hear.
hear
Let
it.
me hear.
That's
think-
why we're here.
I think that if you are under the age of 18, your parents should have full control
Of the money.
of the money,
But
right?
should they control whether you
think-
get
But-
the money? Should they control you get the NIL deal in baseball, but you love soccer? But you,
Right.
But it's
I
the
also
money.
think it depends on the amount of money, right? But if
Mhm.
you're talking about somebody who's getting a significant amount of money, I think that there needs to be obviously a lawyer involved as well, so
Oh,
that
yeah.
way they have the child's best interest. But I do think that giving a child money too early
It's detrimental.
is very
right?
detrimental
Yeah.
to them. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
you
100.
look at a lot of these child stars who had money
Mhm.
when they're like 12, 13, 14, and you see how they end up. It's not a good. It's a very, very slippery slope, I think. And I think if I guess every situation is different because not all
Yeah.
parents are invested in their children too.
Yeah.
Like there's going to be parents who completely take advantage of them
Oh yeah, for sure.
and
Yeah,
steal
yeah.
their money,
Yeah.
right? So
That's what I was saying. Like, should some
think-
go into trust?
I
Should they
think
get
that
50?
if there is, a significant NIL deal that goes down, the person who is providing the money has to have some sort of lawyer involved
Yeah.
that represents the child. So that way
Yeah.
the child is not getting screwed over by
The parent.
an absentee parent or a parent who just doesn't know what they're doing.
Right.
So do you feel like they should start offering like a financial class to kids in high school? Like, I mean, it goes that deep, man, to where like these
Never
kids,
thought about that.
yeah, these kids need to know how to use money, man, and what works for them.
I've thought that for a long time. I mean, when we were in high school, there was a class called Home Ec, right?
Yeah.
And Home Ec wasn't just about sewing and cooking and
Yeah.
stuff. It was also you learned what health insurance was. You learned what a credit card was. You learned
yeah.
what debt was. You learned how to write a check.
Yeah.
I mean, at least we had that at my high school, and I feel like that has gone completely away
Oh yeah.
because most kids have no idea what any of those are, how
Yeah.
they work, or what a credit score is, or anything. So I do think that just in general,
Yeah.
starting as early as 8th grade, you should start having classes
Mhm.
about that because a kid can be amazing at math and read and write and be awesome, but if they can't do those fundamental things to get through life, or they don't understand them going into
Mhm.
adulthood, then I don't care how good you are at math, you're going to be
Yeah.
starting behind the 8 ball.
Yep,
Very
yep.
true, man.
So, but yeah, I think NIL, like I'm all about it. I do believe that it's about time that it happened.
Mhm.
I do think these kids are making these, especially if we're talking universities, a lot of money,
Oh yeah.
and they have been for a long time, and there has been payment under the table for a long time. But now that it's in the open and it's legitimate, I think it makes it better. It gives these kids more options on how to manage their money. I know that every university has a financial advisor that helps them manage their money
Yeah.
if they take advantage of that.
Mhm.
It's up to the student or athlete to take advantage of it. But I do think they should be getting paid. I do think when it comes to, like, we'll say football, right?
Mhm.
We're at the end of the season here. National championship's about to happen on January 20th. And, we've all seen it over the last couple of years, all the transfer portal thing. And there needs to be some sort of thing, I think, where if these kids are going to get paid, there needs, just like anything else, they need to sign a contract.
Yeah. Stay with your
Right?
team too.
Like, there needs to be some sort of contract that these kids sign. There needs to be a stipulation on what exactly name, image, and likeness is,
Mhm.
and they have to meet that criteria, right?
Like a GPA.
Well, name, image, and likeness. Like, why are you getting paid this much?
Yeah.
You have to meet this criteria, not just because you can throw, but it has to be name, image, and likeness for a true marketing thing,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
And then, I think that there needs to be a stipulation on how much they can transfer, like, especially in college. I think you should maybe be able to transfer twice in like 5 years.
But do you
right?
think it's fair for a kid to sign a contract with the school and then he does good, and then another big school is like, hey, I'll offer you $10 million to come to my school for 2 years?
I mean,
like, I just don't feel like that's fair.
And that's what he's
well,
saying.
I think that's where the contract comes into play, right? Like if you sign that contract, just like anything else, man.
Yeah.
And if you get out of that contract, there's going to be penalties that you have to pay.
Right.
Yeah, for
you
sure.
shouldn't get out of the contract, but there's going to be stipulations. Yeah.
Right. So
yeah, I totally agree with that.
Because that's the crazy thing, right? I mean, you've got like Carson Beck. He's leaving Georgia. I think his deal at Georgia. I don't quote me, but I think it was like $2 million or something like that.
Okay.
Now he was going to go to the NFL.
And
now he's going to Miami
with his
where he's
girlfriend.
getting paid $4 million.
Yeah.
Which is more. I mean, he's getting paid $4 million at Miami, which is more money than the 49ers quarterback Brock Purdy has made in the NFL.
That's nuts. That's
insane.
Yeah.
When you break it down like that, you're like, what the heck, bro?
Yeah.
That's not fair.
I mean, I don't know if it's fair or not. Like I said, if it was my child, I'd be like, go.
Yeah, right. Sure,
But I don't think, but I do think, hopefully when it comes to that point, and if our kids are blessed enough to be good enough to play at a college level, at an elite level like that, where they are getting paid, that maybe not that amount of money, but a certain amount of money.
Yeah,
there is a structure in place where if they do feel like they need to take a better deal, like they're going about it the right way in a structured way, rather than just high drying, leaving your team, taking the money and going, right?
Do you think that hurts his draft stock? Because they just went to the national championship game. Of course, he didn't get to play in it because he was hurt, but now he's going to another team just because they're giving him more money.
Maybe he's hoping.
Do you think when he gets drafted, they look at that kind of stuff? Because
well, they definitely do, but I think that maybe he's hoping that he'll be able to bring Miami up and they'll be able to do something. And that's two teams that he's been able to do that with, and that'll help him maybe.
Yeah, he didn't help Georgia do anything. Georgia was already good. I think I think you can look at it two ways, right? Like maybe you're a great college quarterback, but the NFL is strictly business, right?
Yeah,
how many players do we see that get drafted to the NFL and 3 years later they're not there? So I think, you take advantage of if you can stay in college and play at that level and get paid for it.
Might as well.
I think you should.
Yeah.
I
guess when you have a chance to win a championship, that makes a big difference too, and get paid, and then go to the NFL
and get education.
Yeah, that's true.
Because if you go to NFL, you lose that. I mean, the possibility of getting that degree right then that you worked for, and that was the big thing back in the day before NIL was like you had to choose: do you want to get paid, or do you want to finish your education, finish your degree? And they were taking the money. But now that it's there, now that the money's in the school,
it makes some of them stay.
It makes some of them stay. I get the money and the education because some people are thinking about that too.
Yeah,
but I think guys at that level aren't really thinking about the education part. I think that they're thinking about their craft, which is football.
Yeah, but then if they get hurt,
you don't have anything to fall back on.
Yeah, I mean,
Dave's like the money, bro, the money.
Yeah.
Oh man, but he could break his leg. If he breaks his leg next year, what is he gonna do? You think there's any stipulations to that $4 million? Like you got to stay healthy the whole time?
Well, that's the thing. I don't really know how all that's structured, and I don't think as far as I know, there's no contracts right now. So it's like you sign there, you get paid. I don't think it's not like the NFL where there's bonuses or you don't collect. There's the gross, and then there's all right. If you make it to the playoffs, you get this much more. If you get I don't think it's structured.
I'm just
like
thinking
that.
about like Notre Dame. They're getting off right now because they're not in a conference and they're making so much money because of how far they went in the playoffs. Other teams are jealous of that. There's going to be a problem in the future.
Yeah, I think when it comes down to it, if you're really good at something, that's your craft. Like these people are going to school for football.
Yeah.
Right. Like I went to school to become a physical therapist. That's why I went. Like. So I can make money someday.
I got you.
Right? Like these people are going to school for their craft, which is football.
Yeah.
So I mean, they might get a liberal arts degree, which is cool, but I mean, in the long run, that's not going to have anything to do with their future in life.
Yeah.
It's not like they're going to. The majority of these people aren't going for like chemical engineering while they're getting paid $4 million
Right.
So I think, I think that's where it's at, right? Like the whole point of going to college, in my opinion, is so that you can have a future job, right?
Yeah.
Like if you could have a future job and not go to college, why would you?
Yeah, that's true. I wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
I'm not gonna lie.
Me
bro.
neither.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, and a lot of these kids, I mean, 99% of the kids that go to college come out of college, 5-6 figures in debt, student loan debt. If you can leave college with money in the bank,
yeah,
I mean, that's a blessing in of itself. That's
For
a
sure,
head.
for
That's
sure.
a step. That's 20 steps in front of most people.
Yep.
Already.
for sure.
So, and I do think, as far as your kids and stuff, like, if it gets to that point, awesome. But you should not, as a parent, plan for that and say, my kid, I'm going to make sure they're doing all this stuff so they can go to college and get an NIL deal. I feel like if you have that mindset, you are a bad parent.
Oh, for sure.
I just think you
100%
are.
agree.
You just are.
Yeah, I totally agree with that.
That in of itself is bad parenting. You're gonna set your child up for failure. They're gonna, you're putting pressure on a child that shouldn't be theirs.
And the pressure's on money. The pressure's for money.
Yeah,
right.
You gotta think about it. They've been pressuring their kids since they were little to play the sport, probably, and then they get older, like, hey, you gotta do this right now.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing, sir? Oh yeah, 90 plus OT, sir. Oh wow.
All right. What was the other topic that we were going to talk about?
We have a special guest now.
He's sitting under our camera. Yeah.
What was our other topic, man? He just kind of threw me right there, man. Walked right in front of the camera. Oh man.
That's our friend.
I don't have my phone, David.
None of us have our phones on us. Let me pull up. I've got text message thread right here.
I'm looking at this game right here while we get the next topic. This game is super intense right here.
I know, we're watching it.
It's really kind of hard to stay focused with everybody screaming. You don't want to miss something. You hear the parents?
Intense.
I love this though, man. It makes the kids play so much smarter, bro. This futsal.
Sticky feet. Yeah,
sticky feet. Look at Sergio and Juan out there. They're locked in, man. This might be the best game right here. Oh, we picked the right seats in the house.
Commentating this game right
yes.
now. Back up and
Mini Mayhem with the keeper. Oh, look at this. This is getting intense, man. Look at the parents, man.
Yeah,
this
we're
lovely.
looking at the game that's on screen in the bottom right with Mike.
Yeah.
Mike's Instagram name down there.
And this
Corner
is
coming in hot.
This is Mini Mayhem. And I think Kicking Ninjas, maybe.
Okay. The quick throw. Track back.
Oh.
Stuff.
Cross it. Oh. Keeper. Oh, man.
All right. So the third topic that we wanted to talk about was kind of leading from.
Look at we missed it, David.
Sorry.
Whoa. No goal. Oh.
What's he saying? Come on, ref. I'm just kidding, guys. We love referees. Mike, fill us in. Man,
look, they're saying no goal right now. We have goal. Oh, no goal. Oh, no goal. They called it back. Oh, no goal.
We got it on camera. Whatever it is, we got it on camera.
Yeah, no goal.
All right, what's
up,
David?
So we went from NIL to talking about kids going professionally at a young age.
Yes.
So that was the next thing. So we've got NIL money, with marketing and, promotions and stuff when kids are still amateurs.
Yeah.
But then, we're seeing some kids going professional earlier and earlier, especially in our sports.
In soccer,
yeah. It's not many other sports, but soccer we see.
You just had a 16-year-old play for Liverpool yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, 16. His first game. Then you got Lamine Yamal at Barcelona, which started when he was 16, and now he's 17. But, why do you think it's soccer? How come kids can't do it? I know why. But, let's just play devil's advocate here. Why can they not do it in, football? They can do it in soccer, tennis, because, they're playing with grown men, of course. But, what about basketball? I think some kids could play a basketball at 16, 17. You don't think so?
No.
I don't think so.
You don't think LeBron was 17 when he came in the league? Kobe was 17 when he came in the league.
They completed their seniors, yeah. So
Yeah,
maybe
okay.
they were. I think they were
high school.
They were technically 18 because you had to be 18 to play in the NBA. I
Okay.
believe. But No, I don't. When it comes to sport, especially, there's certain sports that are more physical than others.
Yeah.
Right.
And I think that has a lot to do with it, right? Like basketball, you have to be tall. The game has gotten so far where these guys who are 6'6", 6'7" can dribble like they're 5'5". And those are the guards,
Yeah.
A
Taller
6'3",
than us,
it's hard to make it in the NBA as a 6'3" person these days. I mean, they're a dime a dozen. There's so many 6'3" people that can handle the ball. So a lot of people don't hit that growth spurt until they're it really for that. If you're going to be really tall, you're still growing until you're probably 25, early 20s,
Yeah.
So that's something I didn't know. I didn't know you still
Short
grew
people
then.
are obviously going to stop early. Like you and me, Mike,
Yeah,
we haven't grown since like 9th grade.
For me, 6th grade. Right?
So, but yeah, I mean, there's guys, who are, if they're 6'6" or taller, I mean, you can grow another inch or two after high school.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you develop a lot, obviously.
So how do you think these kids are developing at soccer and sports like tennis and golf at such a young age? Is it because they're specializing at an early age?
I think when you look at golf and tennis and soccer, there's so much skill set in those sports, right?
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of skill. You don't have to be bigger, stronger, faster necessarily to be really good at those sports. Now it helps, obviously.
Yes.
But I think that if you have a certain skill set, you can really be good at especially those three sports.
Yeah. I feel like they're less contact sports too. I mean, soccer's contact sport, but I mean, the ones that are going younger and younger, they're not in it for the contact. They're in it for the skill and the movement and the mentality of the game, and they're not ones that are usually in the in the box on a corner going up against these other professionals. Like they're the ones that sit might be taking the corner, or they might be sitting on top of the box to strike it in whenever it comes back out. They're those. They're not usually the physical ones that are up against all these other men, like you said.
Yeah, but see, they're specializing early.
Yeah, exactly.
So how do we?
But I think that's why it's those sports. Is because like tennis, it's you. The court is the same as far as I'm aware. The court is the same for a long period of time. And soccer,
it's you practicing at home, working on your technique.
Right.
So
that's why those sports, I think.
Yeah, get that acclaim. But I just think it's nuts that a 16-year-old can play against a 33-year-old man and make him look silly. Yeah, in soccer, and in tennis.
Our kids are 7, so it's less than 10 years older than playing against our age people.
That's nuts, dude. That's nuts to even think about, man.
Yeah, I think again, I think when it comes to physical development, some kids are going to. You'll see when our kids get to like 13, 14, some kids are going to still look like they're 11 or 12, and some kids are going to look like they're 16 or 17.
Yeah, for sure.
Mike and I were just talking about that, how at a certain age, there's whenever you're watching players at a certain age or a team at a certain age, there's some that are this tall, but there's some that are this tall. And just you never know how old they are because they're all at a certain age. They're all trying to pay attention. They're all different sizes.
Yeah.
I need to find out how much time we have left on this game.
What time did you said it started at 1?
Yeah. It's the second half?
Yeah, it's 1:52 over there.
This is second half, so this game should be coming to an end pretty soon.
Yeah, it's intense. Might be having a guess.
Oh, he said 1 minute. I heard 1 minute.
All right.
What's the score? Anybody know the score? 3-2 over here.
3-2.
Oh, man. Intense with 1 minute left.
Fight to the finish.
Mike. He's on a breakaway. Oh, he missed it. That was to tie the game.
No.
That was to tie the game.
It's a corner.
Oh, it's a corner, but that was to tie it. So I think the blue team is winning.
Hey, look at the ref looking at his watch.
Oh, yeah. It's over. Get up. Oh, out of bounds. Oh, man.
Oh. Can they counter?
Oh, man. You kicked it too far. It's over.
There it is.
Oh, they won the championship. The blue team has won.
The blue team has won.
Yeah. Our first guest is on the way.
There we go. Well, our third, right?
Well, for the championship.
First of this
game. Those are the
championship.
semis. Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah, first championship MVP is on the way.
Other two games are still going strong over there.
Yeah. Whew, that was intense, bro.
There's one.
Oh, we
whistle.
have another one.
One final whistle. Middle court.
Middle court. Looks like the purple team won. Yellow team has got their hands in their head. Oh man. So they're about to get their trophies?
Campeones.
Yeah. Oh man, this is dope, man. This is cool. You know, you see the joy on these kids' face, man, you know, playing with their friends and playing in front of their families, and you know, they get to hold a trophy. You know, this might be some of the highlights for these kids in their life, you know.
Yeah,
Isn't that crazy to think though? Like as adults, we can see it now. It's like when they in the future when they're our age and they're talking about soccer, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, we played in this. I used to play in this awesome futsal league when I was 12 years old.
Yeah.
And we even won the championship. It was so great. We had a trophy. You know,
We won the championship.
We got
had
to
a
raise
trophy.
it like it was a World Cup.
Yeah.
You know,
I
it's
was
like,
the MVP. I went on this podcast.
right,
That's it.
exactly. So I mean,
Hey, we're creating memories, you know.
That's right. Look at us.
well, us and 90 plus OT.
Yeah, for sure.
So
Oh,
it's,
there's Ben out there about to play.
Oh man, this is awesome.
oh, and that's Nico out there. Nico
Yeah,
is
so
Lucas.
he's on Ben's team actually.
okay. Cool.
They,
So-
that's
so-
who they won. What 8-7, 8-6? Is that what you
Yeah,
said?
so now they're about to play their championship game up next.
That's cool.
Yeah, man. So it's pretty cool to see, you know, like these ECNL kids actually being able to come out here and play and not just worrying about their club season, actually trying to come out here and have fun and be better as players.
Right.
I saw Lucas earlier.
Oh, you did?
He's here somewhere.
All right. So Lucas is on Saxon and McLean's team, and Nico is Lucas's older brother.
Oh yeah.
But
You guys can see Sergio and Juan doing the presentation right now.
Oh, look at the camera. Field 3.
hey, what up? What up, guys?
Yo,
Yeah.
what up, boys? They just got the dub. Those guys are happy, man. This is awesome to see. Like, so when you were younger in Michigan, Dave, did they have like a league like this? You know, 4v4.
Oh yeah. So in Michigan, you know, it snows, 5 months out of the year.
Okay.
So if you want to play soccer
You're
year
inside.
round, you're playing indoor.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And there's usually 3 sessions. So and then every league has its own thing. But I mean, imagine this facility, but it was all soccer and all turf. And
Yeah, okay. And way bigger, right? Way higher.
the
like
goals are built into the walls. They're not in front of the walls.
Okay.
And you're playing like yeah. So it is pretty cool. It's a big deal out there. So
We need something like that here in
Uh-oh.
Greenville.
I'm gonna turn the camera. We're about to have our first guest.
Where are we looking?
We're gonna put him right next to you, Kobe.
All right, all right.
David's camera. You know, when he comes over. Champione.
What's up?
What's going on, man?
all right, we're just gonna get him set up here.
Just gonna talk into the weeds, okay? Hey, what's up, man? How are you?
Good.
What's your name? Tell us the name of your team and your name.
My name is Liam, and we are the United FC.
So tell us what just happened, man.
Yeah.
So we played a pretty good game.
Oh, yeah?
We got some good goals. We let down goals, and we could have done better,
But y'all got the win, man. You're hard. Why are you being so hard on yourself?
Yeah, don't be hard
you
on
guys got the
champion.
win, man.
Yeah.
How'd you get player of the match?
I feel like I did passing well, and
Yeah.
So you controlled the game.
yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
What was the final score?
It was something like 10-4.
Ah, man,
man.
what's up?
So you guys crushed it.
You gotta be
it, man.
excited, man.
You gotta be excited, man.
All right,
So
so Liam, over here, Liam. So what team do you normally play for during the season?
United FC.
You play for United FC.
Yes.
So everybody on your futsal team was from your soccer team at United FC.
Yes.
Awesome.
Awesome.
And how long have you been playing for United FC?
About 2 semesters.
2 semesters.
Okay,
Cool.
nice.
All right.
So
You
was
like
that
it?
your first club team that you ever played for?
Yes.
That's awesome. And you were playing recreation soccer before that.
Yes.
That's
Oh,
cool.
nice.
What do you, Liam? What do you like about this futsal league versus being outside and playing on the big field?
I feel like we
got more touches, and we could have we got like good practice in because it's a smaller field. We can get good touches.
Nice.
Sometimes it's not as rainy as hot.
Right, that's a plus, right?
Good inside.
Nice.
All right, buddy. Well, are you excited for this upcoming season at United FC?
Yes.
All right. Well,
Awesome.
shout out to United FC and Liam. Y'all get
All right,
it
man.
done
First
this year.
MVP, man.
Thank you.
Congratulations
Good
on
stuff,
winning the
man.
championship, sir. Thank you for
Congrats.
coming on, man. Congratulations.
All right. Tell your mom to follow us on Instagram, Sideline Talk, okay? We'll tag you.
All right, man. Thank
All
you,
right.
bro.
Yep.
You have a good one. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. Starstruck, man. Liam with the
All right,
service,
Liam.
man.
That was great.
So this is awesome. Who's up next?
Let's see if anybody coming. Good stuff,
Yo.
Liam.
Who's next? Who's next? Uh-oh. Hey, this is fun, man. This is different, man.
All right, looks like we got somebody
I like
here.
it.
Maybe.
You next?
Yeah.
Sit right here.
You're going to talk into the boots.
Okay.
How are you doing?
Good.
Good. What's your name?
Caroline.
Caroline. Who do you play for?
The goal getters.
The
Goal
goal
getters.
The
getters.
goal getters. I love that. That's your futsal team name?
Yeah.
All right. How did that last game go just now?
Good. We won 3-1.
3-1.
Nice.
Fantastic. And-
Yeah.
Why did you get MVP?
Because I was playing good.
All right. What do you think you did to play well?
I helped my teammates. I got back and I played really good defense.
Nice.
Nice.
That's great. Is that the position that you like to play the most in regular soccer?
I like playing striker, but I'm also really good at defense.
Nice.
That's great. What club team do you play for?
CISA.
Awesome.
Okay.
And what level of CISA? What birth year are you?
2015.
2015.
Oh, nice.
Very cool.
Cool.
Awesome.
So what was the most fun thing that you did during this whole season?
I like playing soccer with my friends.
Nice.
Yeah.
You want your friends to come in the picture with you, the video with you?
Yeah.
All right, you
All
guys,
right,
you
tell
girls,
them,
come
come
on
on
over.
in.
Come on over. Come on over.
Y'all get around. Y'all get in there. Y'all get in there.
Yes.
Give them a microphone. We'll talk to them.
Yes,
Say hello. Say hello.
Hello.
What up, girls? Congratulations. You guys rocked it.
Did awesome.
Thank you.
Now, do you guys play club together all year round?
Some of us.
Okay, cool. Did any of you guys go to school together too?
Yes, but they're not here.
They're not here.
Her friends are.
Okay, cool. All right. And you guys are all 2015.
Yes. I'm 24.
You're 2014. All right, cool. And you guys all play at CISA?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Now,
I play
since you
permanent.
guys are all on the same team, what do you guys like about futsal compared to your regular soccer on the field?
Fast pace.
You guys like the fast pace? That's awesome. How, on a scale from 0 to 10, 0 you would not recommend 90 plus OT, and 10 you would totally 100% recommend 90 plus 10. All right, let's go. All right, y'all. Well, hold up that trophy real quick for your picture.
I'm like holding them.
One, two, three, goal getters. 1, 2, 3.
Go get it!
Yeah.
All right, girls. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hey, tell your parents to follow Sideline Talk on Instagram.
Oh man, that was awesome,
That was
man.
good
They
work.
were
That was
excited,
great.
man.
Yeah.
Shout out to the goal getters who
Yeah,
beat
goal
Porter's-
getters.
who beat Porter's team earlier
Yeah,
today.
yeah, they beat us earlier, man. So it makes me feel better that we
Yeah,
lost
yeah.
to the champions.
That's
you know?
right.
It always
That's right.
is better when you lose to the
Yeah,
champion.
next up, like, come on, man. Just gonna talk into these.
Keep it nice and close like this.
What's going on, man? How are you today?
Good.
What's your name?
Jaden.
What's the name of your team?
Nothing but net.
Nothing but
Nice.
net.
I love it.
You play a little basketball too?
No.
No,
Nothing but
just soccer.
net. Okay.
Tell us about your game, man. Did y'all just win the second place?
First.
First
champions.
place.
You're the
Okay.
champion. All right. How was the game? How was the championship game? What was the score?
3-2.
That was an
Me too.
intense
That's the-
game.
we
We
were
were watching you
watching,
guys right
yeah.
here. So
What'd
tell
you
us,
think? What'd you think about the game?
Good.
That's good. All right.
Why'd you get MVP?
Because of the crazy save I made.
Nice.
All right. All right.
Tell
So
us
you're a
about it, man.
goalie.
What happened?
Yeah, what happened with that crazy save?
So I had saved the ball
well, I had kicked the ball, but it bounced off the enemy's players, so it was rolling into the goal. So then I just slid and saved the ball at the line.
Oh, nice, man.
That's awesome, dude. Now, do you play goalie in your regular season team?
Yes.
All right. And what team do you play for? What club do you play for?
CISA,
All right, cool. And what birth year are you?
2015.
2015. Cool. Who's your coach?
For the
For
CISA.
For CISA.
Coach Garrett.
Coach Garrett.
Nice.
Cool.
All right.
Awesome. Well, what's your favorite part about playing goalie?
That you get to save goals, like block goals.
That's cool. Do you
Nice.
feel like it's a skill set that comes natural to you, or you're a natural goalie?
Yeah.
Do you practice a lot?
Yes.
You like jumping
Fantastic.
around and diving around and saving the ball?
Now,
Nice.
do you?
That's fun.
I have a question for you. Do you have a goalie coach that just coaches you to be a goalie?
Yes.
And who is that?
Coach Charco.
That's awesome. And how often do you practice with him?
Not
No.
well, like once a week.
Once a week?
Once a week?
That's great. That's awesome.
I think that's helping out a lot.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool, man. Shout out to the goalies out there. I think that if you find your passion and that's what the thing that you want to be, you train at it and keep going. Don't let nothing stop you, okay?
Okay.
All right,
Keep it
brother.
up.
Are you excited?
Yes.
All right, man. Congratulations on winning, man.
Congratulations,
Champion.
dude. Thanks for coming on Sideline Talk.
You know,
All right,
All
thank
right,
you.
buddy.
Thank you.
Oh man, this is awesome, man. The kids are like starstruck, man.
I
Getting
know,
on the
they're like, what?
microphone. The girls are the littest right now. We should have one more person.
Why? We've had 3.
We've had 3,
It's
right?
4 games.
Oh, there's 4.
There's 3 games.
It's 4 games, Coach.
There's 3 fields.
Oh, I am tripping, bro.
All
Hey, that's we've been here a long time. It's only 3. Oh, you're right. Thank you. Oh man, so now we got some more intense games coming up, man. These are the older
Oh,
kids.
they look a little bit older.
So they're 2015, 2016. This has got to be 2017, 28.
No, you're going the wrong way.
Yeah, backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
'Cause our
You
kids
know,
are 2017.
what we can do is kind of stop the podcast recording, and if we want to go grab our phones, we could actually get in there and record and talk into the phones and talk so that people can see the game.
Okay.
You want to do that? And
Let's take a pause.
I'll just pause this podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back.
Yo, should we Dave, should we try to get some parents on and ask them what they think about the league?
Yeah, I think that would be great.
All right.
definitely get Lucas's mom.
Are they done?
They're just starting. They're about to
Started.
start.
Okay.
I just kicked.
passing. When you're on the 11v11 field,
Yes, ma'am.
You have more time,
Mhm.
where here you do not.
Yeah.
And so you have to make quick decisions, and it just helps with the game, period.
So earlier on the episode, we were talking about how some kids need to take breaks. What age did you start like saying, okay, my son cannot take a break, or like we need to give you a break this off season?
We've never taken a break.
Oh wow.
Since he was 9 years old.
Since he was 9 years old. But this season, because he's a true trap player, he played for his middle school in the fall, which makes him ineligible to play in the spring for any school because he played for a charter school.
Mm-hmm.
He's ineligible to play for his zone school. So
Mm-hmm.
he is forced to take a break this spring.
That's crazy.
So what he's doing, because he's the 2010 E64, that CISA is allowing those trap players from the E64 to train with Juan's 2011 E64. So we're happy about that. Where Owen's best friends are on the 2011 E64.
So
they
how
all go to school together, but because they're born in 2011 and Owen's at the end of 2010, like most of his team is already in high school. He's in 8th grade.
Nice. So that's going to happen to my kid and his kid.
Yeah.
So how do you think mentally that he handled that? How's he dealt with that?
It's been a struggle.
Mhm.
Actually, it's actually been a struggle. But I think getting to practice the spring season with his best friends
Yes,
and
ma'am.
some of his teammates, I think this just makes him feel a lot better. And also Cecil wants those trap players to do the high school supplemental league.
Okay.
So they're with the bigger kids and getting pushed around, but then they're getting Juan's
Training.
touches.
Technical training, yeah.
Technical training. Yeah. So it's going to be, it's good. It's okay. We're okay with it. And we're happy for a little break, to be honest.
That's
Yes,
cool.
ma'am.
That's
You
cool.
haven't took one since he was 9, so you deserve it.
So all three of our boys play. They're 7 years old and they play at COE at CISA.
Perfect.
What do you think, or what's some advice for us, for someone that's gone through this and is kind of, because they're on track to hopefully go and play at the higher levels, right? So what's some piece of advice for us?
Listen, it's heartbreaking. Some of it's heartbreaking. My son's heart's been broken multiple times. It makes him a better person. And he just keeps on keeping on. It's different for every kid, but I'll say positive. So just because it's hard as a parent to watch it.
Sure.
But it's all life lessons, and you just keep going. And we encourage our kids to play other things, even though they choose not to. We do flag football, like at the Y, because it's not as competitive, but it's just doing something different, and it's good for their muscles.
Yep.
But my boys, I also have an 08. So, and he's an 11th grader. And so right now we're trying to teach both of them, like, you got to eat better. You need to train outside of soccer. You need to run a little bit more. You need to probably do some weight training a little bit more.
Sure. Yeah.
But that comes later. Just tell them to play for them and enjoy it.
Enjoy it. Nice.
And when the joy is out of it, that's when you as a parent have to step back and say, what else do we need to do here?
Right.
How can we bring the joy back, or where is that joy? Yeah, for them.
Is it take a break? Is it not play soccer? Is it, and then let them find that joy again?
All right,
Yeah,
so
I think that's great.
what's one piece of advice you would give a parent about their kid that's having a difficult time in sport?
As a parent, it's really hard because we are not only financially and physically and emotionally invested. And I have to take this from my own advice, is to not get so emotionally vested. Because when you see your kid hurt, you want to kill somebody.
Right.
For sure.
It's a kid, yeah.
There's a lot of other clubs around, but fortunately we have CISA, and unfortunately CISA is the one that has those higher levels.
Right.
None of the clubs around do.
Yes, ma'am.
Right.
So you gotta
Take
you
the
got to
good
know
with
your
the bad.
you got to take the good with the bad, and you got to know your kid, and you got to know when to say when, and you got to be their advocate.
I love that. I
Nice.
think that's great. Real quick, we were recording on YouTube, or we were live on YouTube, but I forgot to press record here for later. So give another shout out real quick to Juan and Sergio at 90 Plus OT, and how much you love your kid training there?
Look who it is. Just
She's about to sing your praises.
Sergio will call me an OG.
Yeah, OG, okay.
OG and
Sometimes
OT.
sometimes they call me Mama Lisa because I make sure that they're good. They're amazing at what they do. They will catapult your child to the next level. But your kid has got to want it, not you.
Right.
Nice.
That's the other big thing is you might want it more. You can't force your kid to do that. They have to want it.
And something you said earlier before I forgot to press record was they also help a lot with the mental side aspect of it too. I think that's huge. There's a lot of trainers around here that can teach your kid technical skills, but when it involves the mental game, which is the biggest part of the game, there's a lot of kids with a lot of skill out there. The big separator is what's in between the ears. And we've even seen that with our little kids. Sergio and Juan are excellent at instilling that mental toughness in athletes.
Yes. And mental is huge.
Yep.
Mental is huge.
For sure. All right. Well, we'll let you go. Enjoy the rest of the tournament.
Thanks.
Thank you so much for jumping on. Follow us on Sideline Talk on Instagram. And
shout out Mama Lisa.
We'll tag you in this little clip.
Thank you.
Thanks, Lisa.
Oh, God.
Thank you so much. Okay, you get her Instagram so you can tag her.
Yeah. Take me off. Yeah, y'all don't want to hear what I really have to say.
Oh, yeah.
See, I think one of the parents. So my son plays with Casa, and so
Okay.
one of the parents there told us that they did, the indoor league here, and so we tried it out a couple of years ago, and we liked it. And so I've asked my son every year, and he said, yeah, I want to play. It was fun. And so we're always back here.
That's awesome. So you guys are coming all the way from Anderson to here to play, or you guys live around here?
No, we actually live in Seneca, so we're coming
Holy cow, all right.
further away than Anderson, but a lot of the kids on our team are from Anderson. So, yeah.
That's cool. So his futsal team is basically made up of kids from his club team. Is that correct?
That is correct.
That's
Kids
awesome.
from his club team,
So talk about Casa, man. How long have you guys been playing there?
My son's been playing there for 2 years now. And I mean, it's convenient because it's pretty close. Like I said, we live all the way in Seneca. Most of the kids on his team are from Anderson. But I played soccer all my life, and so it's good that he's taken it up too. And he just loves it. It's a great environment. He's learning a lot. The game is growing quite a bit in the Anderson, Clemson area. And I like what I'm seeing with the development. A lot of more kids are playing these days, and it just keeps growing. So.
How'd you introduce soccer to your sons?
Wow, how did I introduce? Well, so I'll be honest with you. As soon as he was able to just kind of start walking, he had a soccer ball at his feet.
That's right.
I played in college. My wife played in college. So
awesome.
we've just all been through soccer. And so as soon as he could walk, man, we put a ball at his feet, and he's been playing soccer ever since. And his little brother's doing the same thing. So
What do you think about soccer development now versus whenever you were playing, where you were growing up?
Well, now I think there are a lot more opportunities. It's a lot more. The sport gets a lot more exposure. Than when I was growing up. And so I think there's a lot more opportunity for kids to play really at any level, really high school, college, and even professional. So there's a lot more youth development going on, and it's really grown. I think there's still a lot of room for improvement and growth. I think it'll be great with the next World Cup coming.
Definitely.
Some of those games here. And so I love how much it's growing. The interest is just really.
That's great. So on top of the Futsal League, 90 Plus OT is a supplemental training group, right? So I'm assuming down there in Seneca or Anderson, are you guys doing some supplemental training on top of CASA?
We do some supplemental training on top of the team training that comes with CASA. So there are a number of different CASA coaches that provide the opportunity to get some extra training in the summer and even between leagues. So there is definitely a lot of training availability from the different CASA coaches in that local area. So,
nice. So we have a lot of parents, that listen to this podcast, a lot of parents who are on the fence, like, okay, our kid loves soccer. They're on the local travel team, or they're playing at CISA, they're playing at CASA. We're on the fence, though, if we should incorporate supplemental training. Talk to parents about that. Do you think it's important if your kid wants to make it to the next level, let's say at CISA or CASA, going from or even making it to the next level into the college ranks? Do you think supplemental training is something that's intricate?
Absolutely. I do think it is intricate. I think there are a lot of different levels out there, even at the college level, Division I, Division II, Division III. But if you really want to sort of maximize your potential, I don't think you can do it with just the 2 or 3 team practices a week. The supplemental training is really important to get those touches on the ball and just be really comfortable with the ball at your feet. So I do think that is something that, if that availability is there to parents, they do need to take advantage of it.
This is a question that we ask a lot of parents. How do you feel about a multi-sport athlete? Is your child,
Yeah, I personally, my experience as growing up, I played just one sport. I wanted to play soccer and only soccer. I felt if I was doing something else, it was sort of taken away from my soccer time. But I know it's different today. My son, for instance, he plays soccer and he's on the swim team in Seneca.
Nice.
He has swim training 4 times a week, and he has CASA training 3 times a week.
Oh, wow.
It gets really, really busy. But it's something that he likes to do. He likes to play soccer. He loves to swim. I know at some point, to take it to the next level, he's probably going to have to make a decision and choose. But like I said, he's 10 years old. I still think he has some time where he can do both.
Nice.
But eventually he will have to choose just because of the time constraints, and with school and everything.
Yes, sir.
It gets tough to do a lot of different sports. But at the early ages, I think it's important for them to try a couple of things.
Nice. Awesome. So there's a lot of parents are going through this stage of life, right? Like you just said, taking kids to practice, taking them to games, taking them to tournaments, around the Southeast and even at some levels ECNL across the country.
Yes.
What's your biggest piece to advice to parents going through this journey, and how they should approach it?
I would say, if the child has the interest, put in the time with them. Let them go with that. Just provide the opportunity. One of the things I always tell my son, because I still play in one of the local Easley leagues, I always tell my son, I'm going to give you the opportunity to go out there and train. I'm going to take you out there with me if you want to go. So if that interest is there, just make it available for them. And yes, it will be time consuming to take them to different places out of town, across the country, as they go to higher and higher levels. But at the end of the day, I think I personally, as a parent, I want to be able to tell my son, hey, I gave you all the opportunities that you wanted. I provided that opportunity for you. So, I think that's the best thing. And if they decide they want to stick with that, that's great. And if they don't, that's fine too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, of course. There's so many lessons that can be learned from playing sport, whether you take it to the next level or not.
Absolutely.
So it's going to follow you through life. There's things that we took from playing sports growing up that we still, they really shaped who we are as adults.
Yes.
So I think that's huge. And I think we say this all the time, like you just said, supporting your kid and whatever they want to do. It's the biggest thing that you can do, truly supporting them and not living vicariously through them, so.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, thank you for joining Sideline Talk. Follow us on Instagram if you have it, or YouTube. We're live every week. So
and we've had a Casa coach on, Thomas.
Yeah, Thomas Isaguera.
Oh, yes,
Yeah, Thomas.
Yeah, check out his episode.
Yes.
He was with us. So
Okay.
check that out.
We're also working on getting Carl on. So if you see Carl Kasuda,
I
tell
do
him
know
to
Carl
get him
too.
on.
Yes,
man.
absolutely.
All
All right.
man.
Well, thank you
Thank
guys
you.
so much for
Thank
having
you.
me.
Absolutely. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, guys.
This doesn't mean anything, but like when you're right here, you can hear yourself.
Look into the front.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, guys,
How's
we're
it
back.
going?
We're back on Sideline Talk. We've got another parent guest here at the 4v4 90+ OT Futsal Champions Sunday. Thanks for coming on, man. What's your name again?
Emilio Garcia.
Emilio. All right, cool. And you've got how many kids you have playing out here right now?
Right now I have one, Leo, and there's another one, Emilio. He's a year older, so parents of 2 soccer boys.
There you go. There you go. All right. Well, talk about that, man. How long have you guys been playing in this 4v4 futsal league? Is this your first year, or have you guys done it a couple of years?
No, it's been a couple of years for sure. And we jump into all these the 5v5s and kind of like in between of their regular season training. Yeah.
So where do your kids play?
They play at CISA.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they've been playing since very young. They were 4 and 3 years old when they started. I think on something like rec or something like that. And we were let's see if it works out for them. The time that you as a parent are trying to let's take them to taekwondo and basketball, all these other sports.
Try all the things.
Yes, they try all of them, but they really stick to soccer.
Nice.
They really like it, both of them. So this has been what they have been doing for all these years.
All right, so talk about that, because that's something we talk often on the podcast is, multi-sport versus specializing earlier at an early age. At what age do you think you guys, your kids kind of stopped playing, basketball, taekwondo, and all that stuff, and really just started doing soccer year round?
I think it happened gradually, to be honest, because they always played rec. They like it very well, and they had these other activities. But at some point, when it was the time to jump to the academy, if I remember well, they really wanted it, and that started absorbing a lot of their time, and they start dropping up, any other activity. It wasn't so.
Right.
Both of them, but especially Leo, they have always liked any sport. You got a ball there. It doesn't matter if it's tennis, basketball, whatever. They like it, but obviously soccer has a special place in their heart for sure.
Yep, for sure.
That's awesome. So, 90+ OT, they've got the futsal league. They also do supplemental training.
Yeah.
Is that something that your boys are involved in with 90+ OT?
We are.
Awesome.
Yes. Both of them are with Juan. We love it, right? That they really like it. And again, that's part of they really like this because the training with Juan, if I recall well, is the Fridays.
Yes.
Some of them. So, teenager, Friday, and they just want to go and keep
them out of trouble.
So we love that. Yeah, but we are with you guys.
What kind of impact do you think that supplemental training with Juan has on their ability and their development?
I think it's great because, and obviously, when you are regular training, you are, I think, developing skills to getting along with your teammates, getting to know them, building up, right, that team. But at the end of the day, you got to practice a little bit on your own, right? Especially the personal skills. And I would love to say that I'm the kind of parent that, will jump in on the backyard and teach him stuff. I don't. Typically what I do, I will drive them around with the wand, right, and play their own. But I think that time that they spend with Juan helps them to really drill down on their personal skills. I can see it on their feet, right? That's how when I'm looking at them playing on the field. Yes, I look at the position and all that, but I can see that see it on their feet, and that's the thing that we like.
That's awesome. I love that. All right, so there's a lot of parents that are listening to this podcast, and they're jumping in. Like a lot of the kids here, if you're playing in a league like this, most of these kids they're all in, right?
Yeah,
they just love soccer. They're doing the supplemental training. They're playing 4v4. They're leaving here and playing 5v5 this afternoon.
Yes.
There's a lot of kids doing a lot of soccer. So talk to the parents who are going through this journey or who are thinking about, jumping full into this journey. What's one piece of advice as a parent that you would give to them if for a parent that's just starting out who has like an 8 or 9 year old who's about to do academy?
Yeah, great question. I think, to be honest, I will be talking to, from the years that we've been doing this, to at least 2 types of parents, maybe a third one, right? So there's the type that he really loves the game themselves, right? They really love soccer and they really like them to be competitive at it. I think for those, really mindful about, does your kid really like it, right? Do you love it, so you don't pressure them to the point where it becomes a a duty and stop enjoying it. And for the other kind of parents, like I will identify more like that. I'm just happy with them to spending time at a sport where they develop social skills, where they build confidence, where they, feel good about something this young, which I think is great.
Yes.
Is be mindful of they really like it. Put it, like if they really want to do it, follow up what you need to do to get them better, because sometimes you don't know, right? You don't know necessarily what you need to do. So listen to them and kind of see where you can help. I think those are the two. And finally, obviously, you gotta find out how you balance everything else, right? Because the school is important and all that. So I think those are the things that come to mind.
Can I ask you, what nationality are you?
Mexico. So we're from Mexico. We're from the north of the country.
Okay.
And we came here 10 years ago, and they were 3-2.
Yeah.
And that's how, soccer is obviously the thing that we thought to begin with. But we were open-minded about, if it's not that, something else, but they got it.
Yeah. What do you think? What are some of the things you think America can do better to get at a higher level in soccer?
Well, to be honest, I'm quite surprised of what America is doing right now.
Yes, sir.
Right, in terms of the focus that the game has. I think that's great.
Yes, sir.
Definitely, all these activities, the leagues, and all that are great. I don't really have an opinion there. Rather than saying this is the only comment that I have, and I don't have Mexico anymore to compare on it, but I feel here to get into the game, you have to put a lot of resources. It's relatively expensive compared to what I have seen in Mexico, where if you're a good player, you will find how to get into the major league, some support. So that's the only thing. I don't know how to solve that, but I think it's a expensive sport, even being not the least expensive one, or the most expensive one.
The sports in America is expensive in general.
Yes.
It's definitely a business, the pay-to-play scheme. But, eventually maybe as the MLS grows, something can change. But until then, we're dishing out some money.
That's right.
But it's fun. Like you said, as long I think you're spot on, man. I loved your answer. The 3 different types of parents. And again, if your kid is passionate about it, they're playing in the backyard along with doing the supplemental training. You're not dragging them to practice. They're enjoying the tournaments, the family time together. Like, let's be all in and support them.
Okay.
Yeah,
for sure.
Love it.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming on. Follow us on Instagram at Sideline Talk and YouTube. We do it every week.
It's been a pleasure.
Thank you so much.
Bye. All right, guys. Hey, we have our next MVP from the championship match coming on.
All right.
Hey, man, how's it going? Good. Can you hear us well?
Yeah.
All right, real quick, tell us your name.
Camlin. Yeah.
All right, and what birth year are you, Camlin?
2011.
2011. Awesome. Is this your first season at the 4v4 Futsal League, or have you played it before?
This is my first time playing futsal.
That's awesome.
Nice. What'd you think about it?
I like it.
You like it?
Yeah.
First season, and he's MVP of this championship.
That's wild.
Game.
How was that championship game?
It was fun.
Yeah. What was the final score?
We won by quite a bit.
You won by quite a bit. I hear you.
How many did you score?
I think 2 or 3.
Oh, nice.
All right. And what do you think you did to separate yourself to be the most valuable player of the game?
I was just giving a lot of energy, and I was able to find passes and score goals.
That's awesome. Giving the energy. I love that. So do you train over at 90 Plus OT with Sergio or Juan?
Yeah, I train with Juan.
Okay, cool. And how long have you been doing that?
Probably since last October, maybe.
Okay, cool.
About a year, yeah.
What's your favorite part about training with Juan?
Because it's very technical, and it trains you to be good under pressure.
So do you feel like the year that you've been training with Juan, you've gotten a lot better or just a little bit better?
A lot better.
A lot better? Nice.
Fantastic.
They keep it fun there too?
Yeah.
Nice. What's your favorite part about playing futsal? This is your first time playing. What's your favorite part?
Teammates. It's fun, and I know
all of them, so I can just have a fun time every game.
Nice. Off-season fun. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
That's cool. During the season, it looks like you play at CISA.
Yeah.
All right. And what team do you play for at CISA?
2011 boys RL.
RL?
ECRL. Yeah.
Awesome.
Nice.
Awesome. All right. Cool.
Are you ready for the season?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a couple more weeks, right?
What's the favorite place you've traveled to so far?
I used to live in Colorado, and that was cool.
Oh, nice.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. Well, you got to see a little snow yesterday.
Yeah.
A little bit, right?
Just a tiny bit. Do you snowboard?
No, I haven't.
Oh,
Okay.
man. You got to get out to Colorado and do it.
Yeah.
All right, man. Any shout outs you want to give to your teammates?
No, they were all great.
They're all great.
Okay.
Any shout outs you want to give to Juan?
Yeah, he just really helped me.
All right,
Nice.
awesome.
That's
I love
awesome.
that. All right, man. Well, thank you so much for coming on Sideline Talk. Tell your parents to follow us on Instagram.
All right.
All right.
Thanks, Gimlin.
All right, thank you.
There you go. And then talking to the bees. Don't talk into this, talking to the bees.
What's up, man? How's it going?
Good.
Good. What's your name?
Andy.
Andy. We
What's
saw
the name
you
of
out
your
there
team?
playing.
What?
You go ahead,
I
Mike.
said, what was the name of your team?
Ballbusters.
Ball Busters.
The Ball Busters. All right, who came up with that name?
I think the coach.
The coach. All right, cool. All right, so 4v4 futsal, 90 plus OT. Is this your first season playing the 4v4 league?
Yes.
All right, cool. And talk about it, man. What was your favorite part about playing futsal in general compared to, 11v11 outside?
It's fun and you could learn a lot here, and you could. I played with my teammates, so it gave me better experience.
Very cool.
Hey, man, so I seen you out there, man. You got the footwork, man. Tell us how
Yeah.
you got it. Do you do any supplemental training, or did you just do all that by yourself?
I do like once a week with Juan.
Okay.
Nice.
So you feel like Juan has developed your game,
Yeah.
a lot?
Yeah.
That's great. How long have you been training with Juan?
Maybe like 2 weeks, 3.
2 or 3 weeks. You've only been with him for 2 or 3 weeks, or do you do that?
He's my coach for CISA.
Oh, for CISA. Got it.
nice.
Awesome. Do you
Okay.
also go to 90 plus OT to train with him?
OT. Like this?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All
Or
right.
like
Like the extra training.
yeah.
You do that too?
No, like he does private training.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
How long you been doing that?
2 or 3 weeks.
So new to that, he's gonna skyrocket.
All
man, let me
right,
tell
man.
you.
That's awesome. Yeah. Think about what you're doing now in futsal, and then times 10 next year when you're doing futsal after a full year of training with Juan. That's
Crazy.
awesome, dude. So, what birth year are you?
November 3rd, 2020. 2003.
2003.
11. 2011.
Okay, I was about to say that. You're right.
Dang, dude. All right, 2011. What's your favorite part about playing soccer?
It's like I don't know. I just really like it.
Awesome. Do you play any other sports?
No.
Fantastic. You're all in on soccer.
What's your favorite soccer player?
Vinny Rodrigo.
All right, perfect.
Man, nice, man.
All right, cool. Any shout outs you want to give while you're on the podcast to maybe some teammates or Juan or your parents?
Thank you, Juan, and thank you, parents.
All right, man. Congratulations on
Fantastic.
getting
Congratulations.
MVP, man.
Thank you.
All
Yes,
right.
sir.
See ya.
I see you got the hood on, so that must mean you don't have a fresh cut today.
That absolutely means that.
His weekly haircut.
I didn't get to it this week. It's
What
been a busy
happened,
week.
man?
It's
What
been a busy
happened?
week.
Did the snow stop you from going?
Yeah, my barber said he couldn't move, so I was like, all right, man, come on.
All right.
I even asked him, I'll go to you. He said, nah. I said, all right. I
That's
can't fight
so
with that.
funny,
hood comes
dude.
on.
I was like, I know we're in like an ice rink area, but it's not cold in here right now. There's no ice, Juan.
I feel like it's freezing right now.
Oh, man, so
Dude.
tell us how 4v4 has been going, man.
Thankfully, 4v4 has been good. I mean, we're growing, and the biggest thing that we've seen different than the past years is the community's really coming out. We have all different types of ethnicities coming out.
Nice.
Everybody's playing together. Everybody's enjoying it. And as you guys can see, one of the finals, like everybody was really into it.
It's
which
intense.
Really, it's what we're here about. Let the kids have fun. Let the kids feel that pressure a little bit. See how they deal with it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
All I hear from all these interviews that we've had is, I play for Juan. I love Juan. I've trained with Juan. Juan's awesome. What is it that you do different, man?
Honestly, you just have to come out and see.
All
You have
right,
to come
all
out and
right.
watch
I
it.
like that.
There's not a lot of talking that I like to do, and I'm out there giving my best every single time. Get to know the kids and get to know what they need, and from there it's just okay. Let's make a good training session. Let's make it count, not just go out there.
I also see what you guys are doing here. Like, me and Kobe were talking to Sergio earlier, and like 2 parents came up and they're like, "Where can we sign up? Where can we sign up? We need to get our kids on, man." So like, I just want to big you and Sergio up on what you guys are doing for the community, as well, because this is really big.
Appreciate it. I mean, every day is not the easiest day, but we always got to come out here and give the best to the kids and make sure we give everything possible, all the energy, all the good details that need to be done.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of details, obviously, that just goes into Championship Sunday, let alone for the entire league. So I know that these kids are having a good time. It's really the best thing, I think, for every single interview we've had, whether they train with you or they train with Sergio or they train somewhere else, everybody said that the thing that they love most about doing this league is that it's fun. It is fun, and that's what you want for kids these age. Not only are they developing skills and technical training and all that, but it's still fun. It's not, it's serious. You can tell that they're passionate about it, this Championship Sunday, and they really all want to win. But when it comes down to it, it's fun. And having something like that on top of, your regular club team is important, I feel like, especially at this age.
I agree. And I'm glad that they said it's fun.
Yeah.
That's like our biggest mission, is make it fun, but make it competitive as well.
Right.
Love it.
Cool. Are you ready to start your regular season in a couple weeks here?
Thankfully, we've already been training.
Nice.
We played yesterday. We got a good result, and then now we train Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. I'll give them the weekend off, and then next week goes Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and we go to a tournament in Atlanta. So
Nice.
it already picks up. I really like to get the kids back in as soon as possible to get as many touches on the ball, to get back into that game fitness. And at this age is really, really, it's like when you go back to school, they give you a syllabus, and then you start going through all that stuff. It's the same thing for me. It's
Nice.
just going right back to the basics, and then we build back into, where we left off. If it's learning how to build out the back better, learning how to press, whatever it needs to be done. But,
we talked about, we had an actual episode for the first hour where we were talking about 3 different topics. And one of the topics was the off season and, what our kids have been doing in the off season and what soccer looks like in the off season. Talk about, as kids get to 12, 13, 14 years old, is it important to take a few weeks off and just not touch a ball? Or do you feel like doing something and getting your foot on the ball, talk about what does the off season look like?
So for me, I highly recommend this. And for example, if you have 4 weeks off, you take a full week, do absolutely nothing that involves soccer, nothing that involves you putting your body through anything. That way your body can heal, your body can get, back into that mode that needs to big back when you're grinding. A lot of the times we want to go. And then by the time it's done, it's not happening anymore.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, definitely that.
Love it.
All right, so tell us a little bit about what 90OT has coming up, man. Is there anything you can tell us?
Not at the moment. We like to keep top secret things,
Top secret. Okay, well, I appreciate it, Juan, and thank you for inviting us today to Championship Sunday. And
we appreciate you guys, and a lot of love to you all. Have a good one.
All right. Thanks,
thank
Juan.
you.
Bye.
The glasses came on.
The glasses, baby.
So he took his hand down? Yeah. Oh, it's dead, brother. Is it dead? Is he charge it?
I think they just said they canceled our game.
Huh?
We had a no show. I don't know if it's us or somebody else.
Well, they can play parents versus kids. Did you take mine off, or did I do it myself?
We back.
Did you take my camera off?
We back.
Yeah.
It might have died this time.
We back. We're back.
Back in action.
That was a banger game, bro. That was intense. Look how happy this kid's are, bro.
I love that.
For the love of the game.
All right, we've got probably 3 more MVPs to interview.
3 more MVPs,
and then we'll wrap this up.
Let's do it.
Let's get it. You think these kids are gonna be scared?
I don't know. We'll see.
They're gonna be tired.
A lot of hot.
Oh, we got one holding up a trophy over there.
Who is it? Look at Port, man.
What field is Port on?
They.
Lucas, I think his name's Lucas. Hey, Al, what did Sergio say? You got a game?
She's gonna go talk to Sergio. McLean. What? Ooh. Yo, it's crazy. This is intense, bro. Like,
yeah, this is really fun.
But I'm glad that, like, you know, our little ones are getting to see this, man. Like,
our little ones our big ones look so little whenever they're out there next to them.
Yeah, they do.
But I think that they're little. Wyatt, come here.
yo.
Hello.
What's up, Lynn? Come here, Lynn.
Give a shout out.
Say hello.
Hello.
Say thank you to somebody.
Hello.
Yeah.
Mom and Dad.
No.
Thank you to Sergio.
Thank you, Sergio.
All right. No mom and dad, just Sergio.
You are? What are you doing here? I'm just kidding, man. Come sit down, bro. Come sit down.
What's up, bro?
You see that look? That's hilarious.
What's up, man? How's it going?
Good.
Good.
Right there.
How'd y'all play?
Kind of good.
Kind of good.
Y'all
All right.
won, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's all that matters.
Dripping sweat. I see. What's your name?
Carter.
Carter. How do
Hey,
you
that's
think-
a good name.
How'd you think you played?
Not that good.
How'd you get MVP?
How'd you get
Yeah.
MVP if you didn't play that good?
I don't know.
What was the score to your game?
Thank you. It was 8-6.
8-6.
Oh, that was in a good game then.
You score any goals?
Yeah, I had 2.
2 goals.
Nice.
Well, there you go. There you go.
So you
All right.
play at Casa?
Yep.
Nice.
How long you been playing there?
2 years.
And how old are you?
I'm 10.
You're
10.
10 years
Nice.
old. Awesome. What was your favorite part about the 4v4 futsal league compared to playing outside?
It's difficult.
What's more difficult about the futsal league?
It's tighter space.
Tighter space, yeah. So you have to be a little bit more technical with the ball?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
All
sir.
right, cool. Now, do you do any supplemental training on the side of going to practice? Like
Any
Extra training.
private training
No.
with anybody?
no.
Just play at home
Just
alone?
play home?
Mhm.
Very cool. Awesome. Do you play any other sports?
I play basketball and football.
Oh,
Man,
cool. All
wow.
right, we got an
3
all-star
sport.
I
athlete
like
here.
that.
I like it.
Multi-sport.
What's your favorite sport? There's one.
Soccer.
There's one
Soccer.
answer
Soccer.
there.
There you go. There you go. All right, buddy. Well, hey, thank you for coming on. Great job today.
Thank you.
Keep crushing it at
MVP,
soccer,
man.
okay?
All right.
All right,
thank you,
brother.
man. Have a
Thank
good one.
you.
Bye, Carter.
All right, see you, Carter.
See you.
Solid name. Solid name.
Very solid name.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Al, you have a game? Put your headset on. Just make sure you're talking to these right here.
Okay.
Yeah, don't do this, do these.
Okay.
What's up, man? How's it going?
Good.
Good. What's your name?
Kenny.
Kenny. How do you think you played out there today?
Good.
Good.
Yeah.
What was the score for your game?
3-2, I think,
3-2.
man.
Why do you think you were voted MVP?
because I scored 2 goals.
Scored 2
All right,
goals.
Kenny, the
Nice.
scorer.
That's right.
All right, man. So is this your first season over at the 4v4 Futsal League?
Yeah.
Cool. What was your favorite part about the entire season of it?
Winning.
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 Oh, that's what
Good
it's
one.
about. I love it. All right. And what club do you play for outside of this futsal league?
Like a CISA.
You play at CISA?
Okay, nice.
Cool.
Okay.
You've been playing there for a long time?
Yeah.
What
Cool.
team you on?
Red. The red team, 2014.
Oh, nice.
Fantastic.
Team Red.
Fantastic. All right. Well, what is your favorite part about playing soccer?
Like winning's one of them.
Of course.
Scoring.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I don't know.
What was your what was your favorite goal out there? I think I remember one of them.
The last one.
The last one. Tell us what happened.
I went to like the right side of the goal, kinda, and then I shot and it hit
Hit
the
post?
far post.
Far post
That
and
was a
came
banger,
in.
man.
It was a good one. We got that on camera too.
You did?
Yeah.
We sure did.
We'll have to give
You'll
it
have
to
to
you.
get on Sideline Talk on YouTube and watch it tonight.
That's right. That's right.
All right. Well,
Congratulations.
are there any shout outs that you want to give while you're on the podcast, maybe to your parents or to Juan and Sergio or anybody?
No, not. No.
Shout out to himself.
Shout out to myself.
Shout out to himself for
Yeah.
winning the MVP.
That's right. That's
All
right.
right, man.
All right, man. Well, thank you, Kenny, for coming on, man. And good luck on your new season you got coming up this year.
Good luck, dude.
All right,
All
thanks,
man.
Kenny.
Yeah,
Thank
thanks.
See you, buddy.
Bye. Thank you, guys.
All right, guys. So that wraps it up, man. That
What a
was
fun day.
Championship
Fun
Sunday.
Top tier 4v4 futsal league, 90 OT plus.
Yeah,
That's right. It was a fun day.
Hey man, it's
Full
good
of
to see you
soccer.
guys.
You know
Good
what
to
sounds
see
better than top tier 4v4 futsal league?
Tell me.
Sideline talk 4v4 futsal league next year.
Next
maybe.
year, okay.
Okay, that's probably a pretty penny to get that
we might
title.
be able to do it. Who knows?
But you know what we need for that? We need some subscribers.
That's
some
right.
Likes, some shares.
Yes,
Exactly.
We need all that.
Yeah. So if you guys like, the Sideline Talk podcast, make sure you guys are following us on Instagram. Make sure you're subscribing on YouTube or following. Obviously, YouTube is not a paid subscription. So you guys, if you like what you hear, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And you can listen to us every week. Like we said at the beginning, we're going to have a lot of guests throughout the year. And we'll occasionally be doing episodes like this as well. So we're here for the athletes and we're here for the parents of the athletes. So if you like what you hear, go ahead and support us and give us a follow. That goes a long way. And
Sideline
share.
talk.
Sideline talk.
Sideline
over and
talk.
out.
We're out.
I told that lady.